What's up everyone, Alan Cortez here, and in this quick training I wanted to talk about a simple way to increase your prospective member close rate to 80% plus. Now I've seen, for like an example here, a free trial or a free 3-day pass, something along those lines, a close rate be anywhere from 60 to 70% if it's done right, but it can easily be up to 80% plus by implementing some of the things that I want to talk to you today about. Now, first things first, you've generated the leads, you've got them interested, you qualified your prospect, and now they're here, they're coming, you have an appointment set for them to come check out the facility. So the first thing you want to do is you want to be personable and enthusiastic, right? Nobody wants to go and see someone that's just kind of not really excited to be there, maybe a little bit of a monotone type, personality, but at the same time, you don't want to be, cracked out on coffee type enthusiastic, right? We don't want to do that either, because that's kind of weird. Nobody, people are going to be like, what the heck's going on with this dude, right? So, personable and enthusiastic, address them by their first name, and you want to start off by asking them simple questions like, hey, what motivated you to come check out X Fitness today? And just kind of get a general gauge of what their motivation is, why they're doing it, and maybe what they're looking to accomplish. From there, you want to go ahead and give them a tour of the facility and just have them check out what makes you unique. And it's important to not get carried away with the features, right? A lot of people, when they're talking to someone and they want to get them interested in what they have to offer, they're talking about all the features, like, oh, we got this cardio equipment and we got the state of the art this and state of the art that. And to be honest, like, that's cool and it's exciting for you on the other end, right? Because you understand the power that those tools have. But for that individual, they're probably like, yeah, who cares? I really just care about getting my transformation. I don't care what kind of machines you have, as long as you can get me there, right? That's what they're thinking about. That's super important to note. And then from there, you want to go ahead and give them a tour, tell them a little bit more about what makes you unique, your competitive advantage there, right? And eventually from there, you want to go ahead and take them from the tour and sit down with them and kind of initiate that consultation. And a lot of people think that you can't sign somebody up to your gym or to your personal training studio on the first try. But I've actually seen it work both ways, where somebody offers some sort of free trial, and sometimes the prospective member doesn't even go on the free trial because they're so excited to get started. They're like, yeah, I just want to get started now. I just want to be a member. No need for the free trial, right? And then from there, they just kind of have another option, right? For those prospective members who maybe, they're not ready to go right away, you can still offer them that trial and then circle back after they've experienced it a little bit, right? And excuse me there. Once you're going through that process, sit down with them, and you want to have some sort of questionnaire, some sort of questions prepped that you're going to ask the individual. And it doesn't have to be like a hard script, but the general rule of thumb is that you want to figure out, what the individual wants, what they've tried before, who they worked with before, what they're looking for in the solution that they want, and maybe what stopped them from achieving their goals in the past. And then from there, most importantly, you want to figure out, why they want to do it, right? So if somebody says, I want to lose weight, you have to figure out why. So losing weight is the end result they want, but the motivation for losing weight is really what's gonna, enable them to feel understood, and for you to connect with them and have empathy toward where they're at now and where they're trying to get to, and bridge that gap between the two, right? And then lastly, you want to figure out, what is their commitment like, right? What is it that they're looking, or what's their level of commitment to get started? Because obviously you want to work with someone that's more committed, and if they're not so committed right then and there, it's probably because you haven't asked the right set of questions and dug enough into their pain points and help them discover the solution that's possible through working with you. And with that said, I want to hear more about what it is that you got going on, what you've tried before, what your close ratio is for, your gym or your personal training studio. And if anything, hopefully this video just helps you gain a different perspective in how you approach it, and lets you know that it is possible, and you don't have to, discount memberships and do like 30 days for $30 or something like that, and you can just bring them in and sign them up on that first, that first go. And you know what, actually, even if you did do some sort of low barrier offer, there's no reason why you can't sign them up right then and there. And for example, just say, hey, you're still on this offer, we're gonna go ahead and get you started, we're gonna give you this this intro rate, and then from there, 30 days from now, you're gonna get started on your official billing cycle. So cool. Talk to you guys soon, and drop comments of what you thought about this video and what you're currently doing to close more memberships in the comments below. Thanks.